how are you? Welcome to TDT. Oh, today's a special treat for you guys because I put pants on. Not that I don't wear pants usually, because I do. This is not a risque show, people. This is a family type of operation. But yesterday I had the shorts, and the shorts, you know, show off the pasty, skinny white boy legs. Nobody wants to see those. But new hat today, right? You got pants, you got brand new hat, you got the same shirt. Not the same shirt from yesterday. I have two of the same shirt. So you're getting a fresh shirt that looks exactly like the one I wore yesterday. So there you have it. There you go. And of course, please give it up for... Thank you. Falcon and the Gnome. We have the daily tip. We're going to get right to the daily tip. Today's daily tip is reading lamps can be interesting. I'm sorry. We're gonna do that again. But first we're gonna do the daily tip, music, noise, or sound. That was it. Reading lamps can be as interesting as what you're reading, maybe even more so. Ooh, that was deep, right? No, it was not. But the reason for the tip for me on this one is because it's about details. It's all about the details, even down to a reading lamp. Very perfunctory, utilitarian piece of decorating in your room. It's going to serve a purpose. Reading. Shine a light on reading. It's fantastic. Whether it's on a bedside table in your bedroom, or whether it's in the living room, or if you are so lucky to have a library room. But here's another opportunity to use great design. And don't forget the details. And even down to a reading lamp. Doesn't have to be expensive, doesn't have to be extravagant, but it could be interesting in shape, in color, in size, in details. I think you might have even seen a reading lamp that's attached to a rocking chair by Murakami, I believe, is the design firm that does this. And it's powered by your rocking motion. It's crazy. I mean, that's like, you know, one extreme. But, you know, you can go to any place and find an interesting reading lamp. So please feel free to partake of the details and design. We have a viewer question today from Lee in North Carolina. Lee, how are you? North Carolina, been there many times for the High Point Furniture Market, and I've enjoyed myself there. You have a lovely, lovely state, North Carolina. And Lee says, Lee says, I collect many things. How do I make my collections look intentional as opposed to sloppy? That, you know, really comes down to a couple things. One, you have to organize. Organize the collections. Number two, creative ways of displaying or repeating the display or repetition of the display so it doesn't look like you've just acquired dusty old junk. Hopefully there are images, many images here to inspire you of collections that I think are displayed so beautifully. You can take something that most people may think of as mundane or kind of weird or odd in terms of what you collect, and by the way that you display it or organize it, all of a sudden it becomes a work of art. It becomes fascinating. You know, I don't know if you saw the visual of bundt cake forms and pans on a wall. Just the simple placement of them on that wall in the kitchen, gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Or just anything that you have. I no longer do, but I still have them. I used to collect Pez dispensers. Don't ask. People, really? You're judging me for the Pez dispensers? I was fascinated by them. And I have so many of them. And also like snow globes, I used to collect snow globes, and I'm a big pottery person. And because I've always lived in small spaces, there was a danger that it either A, looked like I lived in a crazy person's funhouse, which, you know, my friends would say, not too far off. Or B, I lived in a place that looked like it was massively disorganized. So unless I kept on top of the quote-unquote collections, it could go horribly wrong. And I did. I kept on top of it. Always made sure that they were organized, would weed things out that I wasn't into anymore, and kept it clean and well displayed. So even the most odd thing felt interesting. So that is my long-winded answer, Lee of North Carolina. You're probably sorry that you asked, but you can't make your collection seem interesting. One last thing that I'm going to leave you with before we depart, and that is the Wisteria catalog. Have you seen it? Do you get it? If you don't, feel free to go to wisteria.com, only because they've got good stuff. Again, no affiliation. I just have to bring this information to you. They've got some one-of-a-kind things, and they also have some reproductions. And price points are all over, from the affordable to the not maybe so affordable, but really cool stuff and fantastic inspiration, beautiful things. Please check them out if you have time. That's it. Thank you for joining us on today's TDT. We seashells by the seashore tomorrow. And you never know. There may be a hat involved, there may not, but there will be pants.